The Capitals take on the Lightning, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop. Tampa Bay is minus 145, total 6. We're 6-2 in our last 8 board member tier package picks on BrockPage.com. And the good news is we have another board member tier package pick going off here this evening. We're also 3-0 in our last 3 crowd pleaser teasers on that very same website. And if you want to access today's crowd pleaser teaser, it's only going to cost you just $9.99. Now, we finished the month of October with over 950 members who were signed up and active on that page. And if you want to see which one of these free YouTube picks on this channel that I'm actually betting on personally, there's only one way to do that, and that's to sign up for a membership on my website at BrockPage.com. Vitek Vanacek's the expected goaltender for the Capitals. Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Tampa Bay's lost 3 out of their last 4 home games. Bottom 3 in the league in goals allowed per contest. Tampa Bay also gives up more third-period goals than any other team in the NHL. They're taking on a Washington team who leads the league in road scoring. Alex Ovechkin has 9 goals thus far in the year. He's actually the league leader in that category. Meanwhile, Yevgeny Kuznetsov has 12 points on the season himself. Kuz is a +6 when he's on the ice. Now, defensively, the Caps lead the entire NHL in defensive shots on goal as well. Vitek Vanacek has a 2.26 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. Now, total-wise, Washington's 12-6 to the over in their last 18 meetings with Tampa Bay. Meanwhile, the Lightning's 3-1 to the over at the Amalie Arena, 6-2 to the over for the whole year. I'm going to lean toward Washington plus $1.25 in the over 6. Next matchup, Senators, Blackhawks, 8 o'clock Eastern start time. Chicago's minus 140, total 6. Marc-Andre Fleury for Chicago, Matt Murray for Ottawa. Murray's got a 161 goals against average, .936 save percentage. The Senators are in the top 10 in fewest road goals allowed. Defenseman Thomas Chabot is +7 when he's on the ice. Our team Zub is a +6 as well. They're taking on a winless Chicago organization who's scoring only 1.7 goals a game at home. Meanwhile, defensively, Chicago's in the bottom 3 in goals allowed per game. Marc-Andre Fleury's 0-5 with a .463 goals against average and an .872 save percentage. Now, Kane, Johnson, Kyra, Stillman, and Borgstrom, they're all questionable to play. When it comes to the total in this one, 3 out of Chicago's last 4 contests at the United Center fell under the line. Meanwhile, Ottawa's 2-0 to the under when traveling, 6-1 to the under for the whole year. I'm going to lean toward Ottawa plus $1.20 in the under 6 goals. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup. Kraken versus the Oilers, 9:30 Eastern start time. Edmonton's minus 1.5, total 6.5. Mikko Koskinen for Edmonton, Chris Driedger for Seattle. Now, the Kraken lost 5 out of their last 7. 1-4 straight up when traveling this year. Seattle scoring just 2.2 goals per contest on the road, and they're also in the bottom 5 in offensive shots on goal on the road as well. Now, defensively, Seattle's in the bottom 3 in first period goals allowed. They're taking on an Edmonton club who's 6-1 thus far in the year, and they lead the NHL in scoring on average per game. Connor McDavid's the league leader in points, 7 goals, 9 assists for the center. Meanwhile, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins leads the NHL in assists with 10 of them. Now, defensively, the Oilers are allowing only 2.7 goals a game. Mikko Koskinen's 4-1 with a 226 goals against average, .934 save percentage. Now, total-wise, 2 out of Edmonton's last 4 fell under the number of 6.5 goals. Meanwhile, Seattle's last 5 straight fell under the total of 6.5 goals themselves. Give me Edmonton minus 1.5 and the under 6.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at BrockPage.com, where we are 6-2 in our last 8 board member tier package picks. I like Washington plus $1.25 over 6 goals. Ottawa plus $1.20 under 6. Before I give you my next and final free pick for the video, one final reminder that we are 6-2 in our last 8 board member tier package picks on brockpage.com. We're also 3-0 in our last 3 crowd pleaser teasers on that very same website. I'm going to lean toward Edmonton -1.5 and the under 6.5 goals. And with that, guys, now it's time for our shout out of the day. And that's going to go to Quack Boy, who said the other day, "Thanks, Brock. Let's make some money today." All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. Now, guys, it is a Max Value Monday. What I mean by that is, if you're going to sign up for a membership on brockpage.com, you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up signing up for a membership here today, you're going to get access to that content all the way through the end of November. So like I said, it's a Max Value Monday. It doesn't get any better than signing up on the first of the month. I always tell folks the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. And it doesn't get any earlier than the first of the month. All right, guys, with that in mind, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.